Okay, now that we learned how to iterate using a while loop, now we can start using something else, which is called a for loop. And before that, I'd like to copy this. Yeah, just because I like to place in different places the different types of variables that I'm using. These up here are for setting up in Pygame, and these are for making some calculations, or yeah, just for general purpose, at least in this case. And yeah, just like that. Save it, and now for the for loop we have something over here. It says that the for loop statement is used to iterate over the elements of a sequence, such as strings, tuple, or list, or other iterable object. Okay, and here's an example. It says for I in range. And what is in range, or what is range at all? Range is a function that gives us in return a list. Yeah. Okay. So, for example, in this example, it says in range 10. So it gives us a list of 10 elements starting from 0 all the way to 9. Or if you say the starting point would be 1 and the total element would be 11. So it gives us 11. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Let's see what it. Okay, that's the stop and the step. Starting point, stop, step. Okay. Kind of weird function to me, actually. I don't like to use this, but it works at least in the simplest way. And yeah, for other applications, I like to iterate over a list. So for that, I would say something like for I or for X in, and then we call the name of the list. Okay, but now we can do something like this just to simulate how we're gonna be moving across any list or any other iterable objects, as it says over here. Yeah, it was over here. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, over here, any other iterable object. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be typing or coding for. I wouldn't like to use yeah, I is okay. Okay, something else it says is that the for loop makes assignments to the variable in the target list, and this overwrites a previous assignment. So make sure that you're not using the variable that you're using for iterating to make some other calculation, because it will be a whole mess with that. Okay, so let's do it. Oh yeah, and the in statement is something over here. It says the operators int and not in test for membership. So in this case, it is asking if I belongs to the list. So yeah, for example, in the range, what is the range? Oh yeah, so it would ask if I is in the list, or it would make some assignments on, yeah, it would iterate over this list increasing I. Okay, it says the operator in and not in test for membership X in S, where S is a list, evaluates to true if X is a member of S, and false otherwise. Okay, so let's do that. And I'm gonna comment this out. Yeah, but before we're gonna be coding the for loop. Okay, it's over here. For, it would be for I in range. And what's the range? That would be length, the length of the list circles. Save it, and yeah, actually print. No, it will be 5. It's okay, it will be fine. And then we are just gonna be copying this code over here. and comment this out. And yeah, shift and slash. Save it and see what we get from it. Okay, it's TF. And we get the exact same result as before, but this time using a for loop. Okay, and yeah, that's it for now, I guess. I would like to be using the for loop in other applications in the future, but for now I just wanted to make clear how a for loop operates. Oh, sorry. No. Okay, Control Y, Control Z, and I like to uncomment this. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, I just wanted to show a comparison between a while loop and a for loop. Okay, pretty similar, but the while loop is not the exact same as the for loop. Okay, and yeah, that's it. We're gonna be using the for loop for other applications, and yeah, but yeah, as with the while loop, I just wanted to show the most basic setup for a for loop. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Control C and then stop.